Sir Cliff Richard is one of Britain's most successful recording artists, with over 250 million albums sold worldwide. He's used his proceeds to purchase homes in Britain, Portugal, Barbados, and recently, America. Join us as we explore the home Sir Cliff Richard has lived in. Cliff Richard lived in Charters Estate for nearly 20 years. He bought his sprawling mansion in 1987 for £1.4 million and later sold it in 2006 to move into a smaller space. The mansion sits on a 2.25-acre lot. The house is a red brick property built in 1928 that features a distinct west and east wing, separated by a pillared entrance that leads into a grand hallway. The mansion has 7 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, including the master suite on the ground floor of the home. The master bedroom has 2 walk-in closets and a bathroom with a bath, shower and double vanity sinks. The ground floor also features 5 spacious reception rooms, a large kitchen, a cloakroom and a utility room. On the upper level of the mansion are the remaining 4 bedrooms, all en suite, a small kitchenette and a studio and media room. The home features expansive grounds, including a manicured wraparound garden, woodlands with walkways, and 2 ponds. It also has a detached triple garage. The expansive grounds of the estate are perfect for outdoor parties, with the possibility of relaxing in the nearby golf course or enjoying the views of the greens from the comfort of this private property. His mansion was close to the St George's Hill golf course, which he could access through a private access point on his property. He also had an orangery on his property, which made for a great outdoor dining place. Richard sold the mansion in 2006 as part of his downsizing efforts as he sought to move out of the country. Cliff Richard also owns a destination home in Sugar Hills, Barbados, which he bought in the early 2000s. This 6-bedroom mansion is on a 3-acre lot with 10,000 square feet of living space. All bedrooms are en suite. 4 are on the ground floor and have direct access to the manicured garden. The remaining 2 bedrooms, a master suite and a junior master suite, are located on the upper floor. Each has a private balcony offering picturesque views of the Caribbean Sea. The home features multiple reception rooms, a fully equipped bar and a large kitchen. His house is tastefully and extravagantly furnished, featuring plush furniture and art collections that Sir Richard collected throughout his travels. Outside this resort-style property is a swimming pool, a sun deck, a tennis court, an outdoor kitchen, and a covered lounge area next to the private pool. His home also offers access to communal facilities such as a fitness centre and a luxury clubhouse. The championship tennis facilities were a significant attraction for Richard, who has been a long-term tennis enthusiast, so much so that most of his homes have a tennis court. The home, dubbed Coral Sundown, is a luxury tropical destination for Richard. He named it the Coral Sundown as an ode to the coral screeding used when building this luxury home. The house has luxurious finishings, large arched windows that allow the tropical sunshine to stream in, and high-vaulted ceilings that give the home an airy and spacious feel. The outdoors feature multiple terraces, allowing for panoramic views of the tropical island and the Caribbean Sea. This tropical island home features a beautiful palm tree-lined driveway and a 2-car garage. Richards recently put the property up for sale with an asking price of $7.9 million. Sir Cliff's love for Portugal started in 1961, when a friend convinced him to visit the country. The friend bought him a home in the country in 1960, but it wasn't until 1961 that Cliff Richard visited the property, and he fell in love with it immediately. At the time, Albufeira was a sleepy village, but what Richard saw was a little paradise, perfect for breaking away from his public life in Britain. He was so enthusiastic about the country that he talked about it a lot, resulting in a growing number of British tourists to the area. He sold his home in the 1970s due to the influx of tourists, hoping to find a holiday home elsewhere. But he always gravitated to Portugal. He first bought a 4-bedroom seafront property in Ses Morais, but it didn't take long before a restaurant-owning couple introduced him to Quinta de Mojano. When he went to view the farmhouse, he was immediately taken by the 250 to 300-year-old property set in a secluded area. The farmhouse, occupying about 30 acres, came with a traditional Portuguese-style country house, complete with whitewashed walls with yellow and blue shutters and doors. Seeing this farmhouse, Cliff was ready to sell his seaside property in favour of the farmhouse. He embarked on a renovation project, restoring this Portuguese country home with touches of terracotta floors and hand-painted tiles that match the originals. In addition to renovating the house, Richard invested his time in planting a vineyard, which resulted in a new career venture as a wine producer. His wine, Vida Nova, became a hit, which was a surprise even for Richard. Following the success of his wine production efforts, he entered a business partnership with another farm owner, resulting in the Adega do Conto, or Winery of the Singer. His estate spans 30 acres, with the vineyards providing beautiful views from the terrace of his main house. The main house has 6 bedrooms, 5 of them en suite. The remaining bedroom features a separate bathroom. There is also an additional 3-bedroom, 2-bath cottage and a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment on the property. Like most of his properties, this estate features a tennis court. Other features in the home include a manicured garden, a swimming pool, a historical windmill, and a gym. The property is in the beautiful countryside with views of the vineyard and the Algarve. Its outdoor spaces feature warm and inviting seating areas that connect to the garden and the swimming pool. The home has a Portuguese-style garden with mature palm olive trees, flowers, and large urns. The gardens create a colourful backdrop visible from the main house. Inside the house, notable rooms include the kitchen, which feature multiple storage cabinets, a kitchen island, and modern kitchen amenities. It is the perfect kitchen for intimate and large gatherings. As a holiday home, Cliff Richards invested in blending the outdoors and indoors, providing comfortable spaces to enjoy both. The outdoors is filled with covered seating areas, while the indoors are tastefully decorated with heavy Portuguese elements. The house features multiple windows and vaulted ceilings that give it a light and airy feel. He also includes memorabilia from his decades-long music career inside this grand reception room. This room features a marble tiled floor, an open fireplace, a cozy eating area, and cozy sofas to complete the warm and comfortable atmosphere. An artist at heart, Sir Cliff includes countless art pieces collected throughout his life on the walls of different rooms inside the home. The main villa in the property connects to the outside world via a private cobbled drive, lined with olive trees. The entrance is decorated with traditional blue and yellow Portuguese tiles. As with most of his properties, Sir Cliff Richard also put this beautiful country home for sale as his property ownership goals evolved. He listed this home for sale with an asking price of £6.6 million, but reduced the price to £5 million in 2022. He had previously sold his vineyard as part of his downsizing efforts. After years of living between Portugal, England, and Barbados, Sir Cliff Richard bought 2 luxury apartments in the Upper East Side, New York, partly to move away from his public life in England. He bought the apartments in 2019 and turned them into his luxury home. The apartments on the 8th floor are a short walk to Central Park and offer beautiful views of the Manhattan skyline. The building comes with amenities such as a doorman, high-end restaurants, and access to highly sought-after boutique shops in Manhattan. The apartments are located in a 1950s building, but the amenities inside have been upgraded to meet the needs of the modern luxury tenant. Sir Cliff bought this Manhattan apartment alongside his companion, John McElwin, whom he has known since the early 2000s. They sought permission to take down the walls between their apartments to convert the two into a shared home. Sir Cliff Richard has enjoyed an illustrious musical career, but beyond that, he has managed to live life on his terms, if his houses are anything to go by. He has owned homes in Barbados, England, Portugal, and now America, allowing him to move between countries, sometimes based on the weather or his touring schedule. Today, He has sold off most of his properties as he retreated to a private life in New York. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channels and turn on your notifications to catch our next celebrity home video. See you in the next video.